came from Wholesale Ninjas. It was a Target Bulget? What word was I even trying to say? Target bulk pallet. Lindey, stop procrastinating, get the stuff listed, start making some money. So about a month ago, I posted an unboxing video on my YouTube channel that was really unlike any other video that I had done prior to that because it consisted of giant bulk merchandise, things like furniture and bookshelves and really large toys. There was even a vacuum cleaner on there. And these items were unlike anything I've unboxed before because usually I do either health and beauty or smaller general merchandise items. So this was really different for you guys to see. And I had told you guys that I was planning to flip these big bulk items on Facebook Marketplace. Because there was such an overwhelming positive response to that particular unboxing, I decided that I would go ahead and put out this video for you guys to follow up on the sales progress thus far. And I am really excited to tell you there is a surprise at the end of this video. Not gonna tell you what it is yet, but I'm really super excited about it. So make sure to watch through all of the updated information and get to the very end because it's a giveaway and it's the biggest giveaway I've ever had on my channel and I'm really excited about it. So in today's video, I'm going to update you on all of the sales that I've had from that pallet so far, let you know how much I have left to sell, the total amount that I've made thus far, the projected profits that I expect to make, and then I'm also going to give you guys some tips on how to sell on Facebook Marketplace and set you up for more success. And if you enjoy and appreciate content like this, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. That lets me know that you like this kind of content and it also helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if this is the first time we are meeting, hello, my name is Lindey. I work from home as an e-commerce seller and my channel is solely dedicated to helping other sellers better their businesses and grow and make more money while working from home. So if those kind of videos interest you, do make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post new content. But for now, let's get into talking about how much money I have made so far from selling that pallet on Facebook Marketplace. First thing that I have to confess to you guys is I only just now started listing the stuff. Yeah, I know, it's been a month. Hey, this is real life, you guys. I don't just get merchandise and list it immediately. Sometimes it sits and I just eventually list it when I feel like I have the time, or I might be putting it off because I really don't feel like doing it. We talk about motivation a lot on my channel, and I am not always motivated to work. It happens. But then one day last week, I looked at the calendar, I realized how close Thanksgiving was, and I thought to myself, Lindey, stop procrastinating, get the stuff listed, start making some money. And so that's what I did. I actually listed the first 7 items off of the pallet last Friday. Was it Friday? Thursday. So I listed the first 7 items from the pallet on Thursday, November 12th, and then I listed 7 more items on Friday, November 13th, and then I listed the last 6 items on Saturday, November the 14th. So over the course of 3 days, I got all 20 bulk items listed on Facebook Marketplace. Now I know what you're thinking. If there was only 20 items, why did you take 3 days to list them all? Well, I'll tell you, I really only had about 20 or 25 minutes on each day where I could take some time, go out in the garage and list the items on Facebook Marketplace because I've had a lot going on in my life the last couple of months. And you know, that's mom life. That's what happens when you work from home. You just have to squeeze work into all of the small pockets of time that you have. And so I didn't really have an hour and a half carved out where I could just go list it all on Facebook Marketplace. So I did like 25 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 25 minutes there, and I managed to get all 20 items up over the course of 3 days. Now, if you missed that bulk Target pallet video, I will link it up here in the iCard so that you can go watch it when all of this is done. I'll also link it down in the video description, but that pallet came from Wholesale Ninjas. It was a Target Bulget? What word was I even trying to say? Target bulk pallet. It's a Target bulk goods pallet that came from Wholesale Ninjas, and it is $600 for a single pallet plus the cost of freight shipping. So now freight shipping can be really big or really small depending on how many pallets you buy. If you just buy one pallet, of course, the freight shipping is going to be more than if you bought multiple pallets and had them all shipped to you, then the cost per pallet is a lot less. It also depends on where you live, so the freight shipping charge could vary, but the pallet itself is $600. And there was 20 items on that pallet for resale. Everything on it was brand new and sealed, which was awesome. Facebook Marketplace is the primary place that I wanted to sell these large, oversized items for multiple reasons. The first one being, it is of my opinion that Facebook Marketplace is really the one platform that exists right now that basically defines quick flip. And you'll understand what I'm talking about when I start talking about how much I sold and when it sold in relation to when it was listed. You see, if you don't have any experience with Facebook Marketplace is the one platform where you can list something and sell it almost instantaneously, schedule someone to come pick it up, and it could realistically be out of your life, cash in hand, within hours. Really hard to do that on an online platform. You also don't have to worry about customers returning the item. And as of right now, there are no fees to sell on Facebook Marketplace. There's no fees when your item sells, and there's no fee to accept Facebook Pay. So not only can you sell your items faster on Facebook Marketplace, get rid of them sooner, but you can also keep more of your money because you don't have platform fees or transaction fees to contend with. And when you're dealing with really large, oversized, bulky items like that, I don't know about you, but I don't have a ton of storage space, so the faster I can get those items out, the better. Although you'd think if that was really how I felt, I would have listed the stuff a month ago. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna move on and talk about the numbers, right? Right. Thursday, November the 12th, I listed on Facebook Marketplace the Hoover Wind Tunnel 2 vacuum cleaner, the Gibson Elite Square dinnerware set, the two 24-inch by 24-inch black and gold foil pillows, the pink memory foam crash pad sensory mattress, the Black & Decker Junior Ready to Build workbench with the 53 tool accessories, the Buzz Lightyear Star Command Center, and the 28-inch hard shell animal print suitcase. Hoover Wind Tunnel 2 vacuum cleaner. So that one, the price comps were right around $120. So I ended up listing it on Facebook Marketplace for $80. The Gibson Elite stoneware dinnerware set was retailing right around $65. So I ended up listing it for $45. The black and gold foil 24-inch by 24-inch pillows were priced at $29.99 per pillow retail, so I ended up asking $25 for the pair. The sensory crash pad was listed on Target's website for $49.99, so I listed it at $40 since it was brand new, still sealed in the plastic, never been opened. That Black & Decker Junior Tool workbench was all over the map. There was prices everywhere because there was a few different kinds. Some of them had fewer tools, some of them had more tools, but I ended up just listing it at $60 based on the prices that I saw going anywhere from $80 to $120 online. I figured $60 was a good price to start at. The Buzz Lightyear Star Command Center was also all over the map, but it was on Amazon for around $88 or $90, so I went ahead and priced it at $65 on Facebook Marketplace. And now that 28-inch hard shell spinner suitcase, I could not find any exact comps, but very, very similar suitcases were selling on Target's website for around $109. But I don't really think that the market that I live in would entertain the idea of $80 or $90 for a single suitcase, so I priced it at $60 just to see how it would do. One of these items sold within 20 minutes of being listed. I'll give you 3 seconds to guess which one it was. Put it down in the comment section. Did you make your guess? It was the Black & Decker Kids Workbench. Within 20 minutes of having it listed, I had a lady message me and send me an immediate Facebook payment, and she asked me if I would please hold it for her until her mother could come pick it up the next day because her family was quarantined and couldn't leave. So I said, no problem, just send your mama here to pick it up for her grandkid. I don't want the COVID. Thanks, but no thanks. But she sent me an immediate Facebook payment, which was instantaneously deposited into my bank account, which, like I said, is the definition of quick flip. I listed that sucker on Facebook Marketplace. Within 1 hour, I had $60 in my bank account. I love it. And then a couple of hours later, I had someone inquire about another product and they committed to buy. Any guesses on what that one was? I tell you, I was really surprised. I was genuinely surprised that someone bought these that fast. It was those black and gold foil pillows. So someone committed to buying them at $25 and they came and they picked them up the next day, which was pretty awesome. I did not expect decorative pillows to sell that quickly, but they did. So that was pretty much all of the action that happened on Thursday, November the 12th. So let's move on to Friday, November the 13th. On Friday, I listed the 22-inch modern brass globe desk lamp by Project 62, the blush-colored Winnetka modern chair by Project 62. I listed those 3 pillows that were like the long, rectangular, kind of brownish, multicolor kind of sofa pillows. Then I also listed the Nyman resin accent table, the 2-tier metal frame wardrobe, the 13-inch 2-cube shelf, and the set of 2 Pillow Fort gray children's activity chairs. That 22-inch brass globe lamp retailed at Target.com for $65.99, and so I ended up listing it for $45. That blush-colored Winnetka chair was on the Target website for $170, so I listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $120. Those 3 decorative pillows, I had no idea. I couldn't find any pricing information online anywhere, so I finally just decided to list all 3 of them for $40 and see if I would get any biters. That Nyman resin accent table was listed on the Target site for $80, so I went ahead and listed it for $50 on Facebook Marketplace. The 2-tier metal frame wardrobe was listed on Target's website for $54.99, and so I listed it for $40 on Facebook Marketplace. The 2-cube bookshelf was listed online for $30, so I asked $20. Price comps for those 2 Pillow Fort activity chairs were right around $15 a chair, so I decided to price a box of 2 for $20. So now let's talk about what happened in sales on Friday. So Friday morning, I had the lady who had contacted me Thursday night about those 2 black and gold foil pillows. She came and purchased those, picked those up, and paid me $25 in cash for those 2 pillows. A few hours after being listed, I had another lady commit to buying the 2-cube bookshelf, and she sent me $20 over Facebook Pay. And then around that same time, I had another lady commit to buying the Pillow Fort activity chairs for children, and she sent me $20 over PayPal. And then finally, I had a lady commit to buying the Nyman resin table, and she ended up doing a porch pickup, which meant I just left the table on my front porch and she left me $50 under the welcome mat. And then that was it for Friday. So let's move on to Saturday, November the 14th. On Saturday, I ended up listing the natural colored Gretna narrow accent table, the 44-inch Bennington console table, the 36-inch horizontal black metal bookshelf, the Berkeley 30-inch propane fire table. I'm telling you, if I don't get the price I want for that fire table, I'm gonna keep it. But I listed it. I forced myself to list it. I know when you watched that video, you thought I was gonna keep it, didn't you? You thought I was gonna keep it. No, I listed it. See, it's listed. Notice how I didn't say sold yet. It's just listed because I priced it really high. Secretly wanna keep it. And the velvet gray Soriano accent chair. Of course the battery's gonna die. Why wouldn't it? Where did we leave off? The Gretna narrow accent table was listed on Target's website for $100, so I ended up listing it on Facebook Marketplace for $60. That 44-inch Bennington console table was really all over the map. I saw some places had it listed for $180, some listed for $120, but the problem was it was not on Target's site. I couldn't find it. Well, I could find an image from Target's site, but if you tried to go to Target.com to find the listing, it didn't exist. So that made pricing it a little bit more difficult. So I figured that $80 was a nice price for it, so I figured I would start there. The 36-inch horizontal Glasgow Glasgow, never gonna know how to say that, shelf, the black metal bookshelf, was listed on Target's site for $130, so I priced it at $100. The Berkeley 30-inch fire table was listed on Target site for $350, so I listed it for $300. I also wanted to make sure to price it high because it was sold out on Target, so it's not like someone could just walk into the store and buy it. Completely sold out means I can ask a better price. Those trash cans, the mint and black foot pedal locking lid trash cans, were retailing at $14.99 a piece. And so I ended up pricing all four together at $35. I would have priced them a little bit higher if they were like the full-sized kitchen trash cans, but they were only the 7-gallon, so I didn't think that they would be as desirable, so that's why I priced them the way I did. That smoke gray chair was all over the map as well. You could find that tuft channel chair on Target's website in blue. It was like a dark navy blue for around $300, I think, maybe a little bit more. But the gray color you couldn't find anywhere anymore. The sites that I could find that exact chair on, they were listed for like $450, and then you could buy that chair online for around $250. So I went ahead and priced my chair at $250 local pickup only. So now let's talk about what sales activity we had on Saturday. So Saturday night, I had someone contact me about that 36-inch Glasgow black metal bookshelf. They ended up coming and picking it up and paying me $100 in cold hard cash. But then that was the extent of the excitement for Saturday night. Nothing else happened Saturday night. I guess even during a pandemic, people are still busy on Saturday nights. They're not shopping on Facebook Marketplace. Oh well, let's talk about Sunday. Sunday morning, I had a little bit more activity. Someone reached out to contact me about that Bennington console table they committed to buy, and they showed up on Sunday afternoon with $80 in cold hard cash, and they took that table right off my hands. And then much to my surprise, I was contacted on Sunday afternoon about that classic velvet smoke Soriano tuft accent chair. And they came and picked it up and paid me $250 in cold hard cash. And I have to say, I was actually really surprised by that because I figured that a chair like that would sit a little bit longer than it did, but it didn't. Very happy surprise on my part. And then late Sunday night, I actually had someone contact me about that dinnerware set, and they had asked me if I was willing to take $40 for the set, and I told them only if they came and picked it up on Monday, which they agreed. So that means on Monday, they showed up with $40 for that Gibson Square dinnerware set. And that brings us to today. Today is Tuesday, November the 17th, and I do not have any other current pending pickups, but that is everything that I have sold so far, which in my opinion is not bad for only having listed things 5 days ago. In total, I have made back $645 in sales. And I can actually say that I did make back $645 without having to take out any form of platform fees or transaction payment processing fees, which is awesome to get back $645 after only listing things for 5 days. That's hard to beat. Now, my projected total sales as of right now is $1,530, as long as everything else sells for the price that I currently have it listed at, which I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, because I feel like I price things very, very fairly compared to what the retail price actually is. So that means that I am still waiting for an additional $885 worth of sales to add to the $645 I've already made. I am expecting to make a total profit of $660 off of this pallet in particular. So whenever I buy and sell liquidation, a nice projected return that I expect is at least 50%, meaning if I spend $1,000, I want to at least make $500 in profit. And so I would say by my projections, I am going to exceed my 50% goal. And the reason why I am even more happy about doing that in this particular circumstance comments is because this was very little work on my part. Like I mentioned, there was only 20 items to list, and it took me 3 days, roughly 20 or 25 minutes a day to get these items on Facebook Marketplace. Having to coordinate porch pickups has been pretty painless for the most part so far. So spending very little time getting the items listed and then very little time having to coordinate pickups for, only 20 items. A $660 profit is fantastic if you ask me. So I will most definitely be doing this again. Also, let me know down in the comment section if you guys are interested in me doing more of a Facebook sales update style video like this, where I kind of let you guys know some of the items I've been selling on Facebook Marketplace and how much I've been selling them for. I don't really talk a lot about my Facebook Marketplace sales on my channel, mostly because I don't do it as regularly as I do eBay sales. A lot of it too, I don't really think to track because I just kind of list things and sell things, and I don't really give it a second thought when it comes to, documenting on my YouTube channel. But if it's something that you guys are interested in, I will most definitely consider doing maybe a monthly updated Facebook Marketplace sales video, but you have to let me know down in the comments below if you are interested in me doing something like that. Okay, so now let me give you guys a few tips that I have for Facebook Marketplace sales success. The first tip that I have is about keeping track of your pickups. So there's actually 2 different ways I keep track of pickups. I use a regular standard sheet of notebook paper, and then I also put reminders in my Google Calendar on my phone. So what I will do is if I have someone coming to schedule a pickup, I will put their name on the page. I will put the dollar amount that they are paying for it. I will put the item, and then I will put when they are coming to get it. So let's say Wednesday at 3 p.m. And so that's basically what I'll write down on the notepad. Of course, I wrote it a lot bigger so you guys can see it, but I will do that right here. And then I'll also put another one here and then draw a line and then put another one here and draw a line. And then I will have 2 different color markers. I will have a red marker after they pay. I will write the word paid in a red marker so I know that they have paid for it. And then after the item is gone, they've already picked it up, I will take a green marker and I will write a G on it. So if I have a page full of pickups, every single one of them that doesn't have a red mark on it, I know that they haven't paid yet, and all of them that don't have a green mark on it, I know that they haven't been picked up yet. And then what I will also do if I am really super busy and I don't want to have to keep focusing on that sheet of paper is I will actually do reminders through my Google Calendar, and I will set them to go off 15 or 20 minutes before they're actually going to be here. So if I'm right in the middle of doing something, my phone will go off and let me know that there is a pickup coming in 20 minutes so that I can make sure that I am looking at the door, or if I have to leave to go meet them, that I get ready to leave. So don't just trust a sheet of paper and a really good memory. I love using alarms and reminders from Google Calendar. It works wonders. After 72 hours, I start to notice that my listings go a little bit quiet. You can renew your Facebook Marketplace listing, but you can only do it after 7 days. So if you've had it listed for a few days and you really haven't seen any traction, consider deleting the post and listing it again. Because I find that after about 72 hours, your post will get buried because there's so much stuff that's getting listed on Facebook Marketplace. Now, Facebook Marketplace is not just for people selling locally, it's also for people trying to sell things online and ship them. So Facebook Marketplace is getting clogged up a lot faster. So if about 2 or 3 days goes by and you don't really have any more activity on your post, consider deleting it and listing it again versus just waiting the 7 days to renew your post automatically. The third tip that I have is to not be greedy. So now I could definitely make a little bit more money if I upped all of my prices $5 or $10 because I really did price significantly lower than the retail cost. But the idea of Facebook Marketplace is to give your buyers incentive to buy from you if you're selling something that they could just go to the store and purchase. You have to give someone the incentive to come and buy from you instead. And that also helps sell your item faster. If you price your item so good that someone feels the added pressure to hurry up and jump on it, that's also going to alleviate those people that are kind of dragging their feet a little bit and they're kind of, oh, I'm interested, but I'm gonna have to think about it. You gotta price stuff to move it. Otherwise, people are gonna drag their feet. I think that that's part of the reason why I tend to see so much success on Facebook Marketplace, because I am not greedy. I give people good deals because I want them to jump on it. I don't want them to drag their feet and waste my time. I wanna give them a price that they cannot say no to, that they are just so excited about that they want to immediately drive and come pick it up. And then the final tip that I have for you is to definitely consider doing porch pickups or drop off. That's one of the amazing things about the ability to have Facebook Pay right now, because we are in a pandemic. You might not necessarily want to be seeing strangers. So the ability to accept payment and have it instantly deposited into your bank account with a 0 transaction fee is incredible, because if someone pays you for an item, all you have to do is leave the item outside, or you can drop it off at their house if you're, not wanting to have them come over, or if you need to go out and run errands anyway. It's the perfect opportunity for you to do business and make money by selling something without actually having to have contact with another individual. Okay, we're finally to the part that I am the most excited to talk about. I've been waiting this whole time. It's been so hard to keep this from you guys, but there's a surprise giveaway. I was not anticipating this happening this month. I just found out about it and I am so excited. So if you watch my Frequently Asked Fridays video series, you know that I partner with Wholesale Ninjas, and every single episode of Frequently Asked Fridays, Wholesale Ninjas gives away a 100 count lot to one of my viewers. But they just notified me this week that because of Thanksgiving and I'm doing one less episode this month, that they still want to give away something to one of their viewers. But they're not just giving away a 100 count personal care or general merchandise lot. Oh, no. Guess what they are giving away to one of my viewers that comments on this video? You're not gonna believe it, because I don't believe it. They're giving away a Target Master Case pallet to one of my viewers. Yeah, so this pallet is not the same as the Target bulk pallet that I was referencing in this video. This pallet is actually a Target master case pallet. That means that the items that are on this pallet are master packed in their original distributor casing, ready for store shelves. We're not talking customer returns. We're not talking damage. We're talking brand new general merchandise. And I am so thankful that Wholesale Ninjas is giving me the opportunity to give one away to one of my viewers that watches this video. So now let's talk about what you need to do if you want to enter to win this Target Master Case pallet. The first thing I want you to do is hit that thumbs up button. Secondly, make sure that you are subscribed. And thirdly, I'd like it if you'd go down into the comment section and tell me your favorite thing to sell. You have between right now and Sunday, November 22nd at midnight Central Standard Time, because Monday morning I am going to be picking a winner chosen at random, and I will make sure to announce it Monday afternoon during my Motivation Monday live stream. So make sure that you are present Monday, November 23rd at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time for my weekly Motivation Monday live stream, so you can find out if your entry won. If you can't be there for the live stream, no worries. Just make sure to check out the replay to see if you won that free master case Target pallet from Wholesale Ninjas. But all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and videos like it, please do hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed. Leave me any questions down in the comments below, and don't forget to enter to win one of those pallets completely free of charge from Wholesale Ninjas. Don't forget to check out links and information down in the video description. I will put a lot of useful information in there for you. And as always, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys with my next video. Bye-bye.